Well, hello everybody and welcome to today's live stream. I'm so sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was trying to get everything organised. It's so warm here in the UK. That was like, you can see the wet marks on the t-shirt where I had like a wet towel over my shoulder trying to cool down. I removed that for the purposes of this live stream. If you're wondering why I'm looking sopping wet through, that's kind of why. Very warm here, no air conditioning in this room, so we're just working with what we're given though. We are ploughing on through. How is everyone today? How's everyone's Saturday? What are we up to? What are we eating? What are we drinking? What are we talking about? What questions do you have for me? Before I dive straight into this, I've got a bit of housekeeping that I always like to cover first. So, welcome if you're new here. We do these live streams every single Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, somewhere in the middle of the night if you're over in Australia or New Zealand. And sending a big hi, because that is dedication if you're watching live. These live streams are always recorded and up straight after for you guys to watch back if you want to. It's all entirely up to you. All I ask for in return is that you reach down and gently caress that like button. We always ask for this as content creators. I know people always say, like, why are likes and all that so much important? Because there's this little thing called engagement. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute on its platform. So it's just one of those really good ways of helping me to, you know, grow the channel as much as possible. Around like 80% of people actually watch these live streams on replay, and last week's was one of the most watched we've ever done. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're new here, let us know. We've welcomed 1,200 new members to the Mad About Skin family in the last week. If you're one of them, sound off in the comment section below, because we would honestly love to hear from you. I answer all the questions in order in which they come in, so it just means everyone gets a fair shot of having their question answered. And a big thank you to Tom, who is the sheriff in town. We don't get a lot of trolls and all that crowd here on Mad About Skin. We're too classy for that. But the odd one does slip through, and Tom is the sheriff. He moderates these every single weekend, and honestly, couldn't do this without him. So a big thank you to Tom. So we're going to start with a few hellos. We'll do the hellos, and then we'll get straight into your questions. And yeah, we've got a lot to cover, so let's crack straight on in. Big hello to Katharina. We've got Confused Melancholic, love that name. Welcome, my love. Marley, we've got Jan, we've got Amy, great to see you all. Mauru, Stephanie, Rita, Dan, Pina, Sane, Irene, Tanya, Labrexa, Scott, great to see you guys. We've got TNH, Maria, Teresa, great to see you, Teresa, Christina, D, Paula, Jan, and of course all of the good crew. So thank you so much everyone for joining. We are already super busy, and I try every week to kind of keep on track with this. I'm not the best. Like, I always say this, like, I'm not the best. I sometimes get behind with comments, but I appreciate you guys letting me know what number, like, you were in terms of the number of likes, because that'll keep me on track with how far behind I am. You guys know what I mean by that. So let's crack straight on into it and see what questions we have. So a big hello to Katharina, who is watching on replay. Big shout out and a big love to anyone who is on that replay squad. We love the replay squad. I know it's not always convenient for everyone to watch live. So yeah, if you're watching on replay, we're sending you lots of love, and you can leave your comment in the main comment section, and I will of course respond to you like I do as many comments as possible. So, confused and have a wonderful family celebration, Katharina. That sounds magical. Confused Melancholic says, with the spot treatment, how do we apply it correctly? Do we leave it on so it's still white, rub it in so it's not as white anymore? Benzoyl peroxide. Oh, so if it's benzoyl peroxide, you shouldn't be putting so much on that it leaves a white mark. Sometimes it does leave like a slight film on the skin, but I would personally just dab it on, work it in. Don't leave it, like actually work it into the area, because you want to treat the area around it as well. And hopefully get some great results. Benzoyl peroxide is something I've used in the past for my acne. Obviously having a big acne flare up at the moment because it's super warm here in the UK. My skin doesn't tolerate like super warm environments. It just doesn't. It's the sweating, it's awful. So I appreciate it. I don't personally reach for benzoyl peroxide now. I tend to just use adapalene to kind of keep everything in check. But yeah, benzoyl peroxide is a great option, but just I would work it into the skin properly. Mally says, unfortunately, I can't join the live because I'm on holiday. Well, part of the replay squad. Ooh, let us know though where on holiday you are. That sounds absolutely gorgeous, and I hope you're having an absolutely amazing time. I know so many people are going on holiday for like the first time in like 2 or 3 years. So enjoy it. We've earned it. We deserve that break, and I hope everyone has just the most wonderful time. Jan, great to see you, my love. So Jan said, just calling you to hit the like button. Wish you a happy Saturday. Be on the replay squad. I have to beat this jet lag before work on Monday. Jan, I know. I mean, For those of you, Jan has travelled from the UK. It was gorgeous having her here. Over to Thailand. The jet lag there is quite intense because you're actually going forward, so you're missing time, which isn't, yeah, it's not great. So Jan, plenty of rest, cups of tea and coffee, get you through it, and I hope you have an amazing work day back on Monday. It's always a bit difficult going back to work after a lovely break, but hopefully it'll all be good. Molly says, could we get some updates on the new product, please? The larger moisturizer sunscreen, is there a release date? Yeah, so I'm not going to promise release dates because when I've done that in the past, you know, things slip because we've got to go through sign-off, international shipping, all of that good stuff. So the release date ends up shipping and everyone's like, on, you know, makes a note of it and then it's badgering on day one. So I'm not giving any release dates. It'll be released when it's released because that just takes the pressure off and means that, you know, we can go for as smooth a launch as possible. In terms of the products, the next one to come will likely be the sunscreen, which I'm hopeful within the next month we'll be able to do the launch of the Mad About Skin. That's the chemical sunscreen. We're going to be working on the mineral sunscreen. I just didn't like the formulation, if I'm honest. No, I didn't like the appearance on the skin. I wanted to go back to the drawing board with the mineral one because there's no point churning out products that aren't going to be like 100% perfect. I am a bit of a perfectionist, but I'd rather go back and rework something than put something out and have people say, it's all right. Meh. You know what I mean? I never wanted that. So the mineral sunscreen is a little bit delayed, but the chemical sunscreen will be coming out very, very soon. I'm super excited. You've probably seen me wearing it in a couple of videos. I can't remember which video it was that I wore it the other day. But yeah, I love the finish on the skin. It's ever so slightly dewy, not like super dewy and greasy. It's just ever so slightly dewy. So it's not like deadpan matte, which, you know, isn't great, but it's also not going to make it look shiny and oily. It's perfect if you've got oily skin, but also it's quite hydrating. So for dry skin types, you could wear it on top of a moisturizer and it would work really, really well. We've then got the antioxidant cream to come, which is a moisturizer and antioxidant kind of all in one. We've formulated that, we've signed that off. Just waiting for the production timelines to go into, and then we'll be all good on that. So again, that's going to be this year, and I'm just super excited. The larger moisturizer is a little bit of a challenge. With the logistics of everything, the larger moisturizer, you have to book a slot into the manufacturing, and they said, right, which do you want to do? Do you want the sunscreen, the antioxidant, the larger moisturizer? Kind of where you've got to prioritize. And I pushed the larger moisturizer right to the back of the queue. Let's be honest, it's a lovely thing to have, and it will be coming. But I'd rather that we put into production the sunscreen and the antioxidant cream, which I know you guys are waiting for, because we already have the moisturizer in stock in the small size. So the larger moisturizer will be coming. It's just not going to be like this second, but it'll be coming this year. So that's for everything this year. Then next year we have the Retinol that we're just formulating at the moment, and hopefully the long-awaited cleansing balm, which we've gone back to the drawing board 3 times on. So hopefully 4th time will be a charm. Amy, great to see you, my love, says, hi, Mad About Skin family. Missed the last couple of weeks. Did you miss me? Amy, we missed you. We actually did. Someone mentioned in last week's live that they hadn't seen you. So yes, you have officially been missed, my love, and it's wonderful to have you here. We're sending you so much love. Mary says, good evening, my lovely Rob. Good evening, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Amy says, Rob, I know you're a big fan of the Bubble Daydream Serum. Love that one. Do you think it's a good vitamin C? Is it only vitamin C you use, or is it really just a nice serum? I think it's one of those products that's quite flexible. Will it give you the quickest results ever with their vitamin C? No. You know, it's a very gentle vitamin C in a lower concentration, but that's not always a bad thing. I think it's one of those serums that you could literally slap on the skin and be done with your skincare routine. Obviously finish with the sunscreen and then you're done with your routine. But you could also use it and then use another ascorbic acid alongside it because it's so gentle. So it's super flexible. If you want to use it with another vitamin C, be my guest. If you want to use it as your vitamin C, go ahead, but maybe set your expectations and know that it's not going to give you those super quick results in terms of that vitamin C. But it's also got some other great ingredients that are just going to brighten the skin, hydrate, it's got ceramides. It's just a really nice all-around like hero serum that I absolutely love. And it's really cheap in Walmart as well, which is great. Stephanie says, happy Saturday, everyone. Rob, do you follow Dr. Shireen? I really like her content. I do. She doesn't post often enough for me. I love her videos, but I think she posts once a week on a Saturday, or I seem to always watch her videos on a Saturday morning. She just uploaded one on sensitive skin, which I loved. Definitely would check it out after this live stream. Really good. She's got a new skincare line coming out this year, I believe. I'm assuming it's going to be beautifully formulated because the product, the only criticism, and this isn't a criticism because you know what, we all have different opinions on things. The only criticism that I have Dr. Shireen Idris is I think her recommendations are a little on the bougie side. You know, I don't think, you know, we've got a cost of living crisis at the moment. We're all looking to cut back where we can. I think some of the recommendations are quite expensive. So that's the only reason I don't try more of her recommendations, that price point. But, you know, her recommendations have never steered me wrong. So, yeah, definitely would recommend everyone check out her content. Just be aware that there are cheaper alternatives to, I guess, what she recommends. I'd love to see her do a dupes video for some of her favourites. I think that'd be really, really good. Rita says, happy Saturday. Hope everyone is doing well. I am, my love. I hope you are too. Dan says, hi Rob. Am I right in thinking that the Mad About Skin antioxidant cream is the next product to launch from your brand? Also, will you be transparent about the concentration of antioxidants? So, yes, it will be the next product to, well, no, the sunscreen might come first. It's touch and go as to which is come first, but you know what? Whatever lands on the doorstep first will be launched first. So it's, I think currently the sunscreen is probably further to the completion of the manufacturing than the antioxidant cream, but it's touch and go. We're definitely going to be fully transparent about the concentrations. I've always been transparent about the concentrations of all the products. I just don't see why brands wouldn't be. I don't get this like brands' obsession with like protecting their trademark. You know what? I can give you the antioxidant percentages or in that serum, in that cream, and you couldn't recreate the cream. You know, there's so many other things that go in. So I don't understand why brands are so precious about this. Like, oh, no, we can't tell you anything. Like, it's just, I think when that's the case, they've got something to hide. There's nothing to hide. It's going to be a rich blend of different antioxidants. You know, it's going to have resveratrol, ferulic acid, pycnogenol. It's going to have some plant-based antioxidants. It's going to have some vitamin E, some green tea for the flavonoids. It's just got some saccharides in there as well to hydrate. It's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful product. But I will, of course, tell you the percentages of everything, so you kind of know what you're getting. Pinia says, hi, I'm there to like the caress button and sending everyone a love. I'll be watching a replay. Maybe you'll join at the end. Well, hopefully you can join us at the end. Doesn't matter. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my love, and we'll see you on the replay. Dan says, I can't seem to find anywhere that it sells a combo antioxidant product that actually states the concentrations, which is frustrating. Yeah, I think I do get sometimes, I do have some sympathy with brands because I think it can be a little on the challenging side if you don't get to explain yourself. I'm fortunate that I've got a platform to explain it, so I can take the antioxidant cream when it's ready and say to you guys, these are the concentrations of the different antioxidants, these are what the different antioxidants do, this is why a combination product is better than a higher concentration in a standalone antioxidant, and explain all of that, whereas I think brands don't always get that opportunity, so they become a little bit more secretive, which isn't an excuse to be secretive, let's be honest, but it is frustrating that very few brands actually share the concentrations and percentages. The same goes for the sunscreen. It's gone through its independent testing and verification of the SPF value, and I'll be sharing the true SPF value. Well, it comes in a range of values because it goes through 3 different tests, but I'll be sharing those with you, and I'll be sharing with you the UVA protection rating as well. Stanley says, hey lovely people, have a nice Saturday. I'll be joining the replay squad tomorrow. I had a tough week, so looking forward to the live. Stanley, I'm sending you so much love and a big hug. I know tough weeks, a lot of people have had a tough week, and hopefully you'll get some opportunity to chill, and we're all here for you. So sending you the world's biggest hug. Irene, great to see you, my love. Sending you a big kiss. Tanya, great to see you. Labrexa. Scott says good morning, sending good vibes. Scott, good vibes to you too. TNH is in the chat, sending you lots of love. Maria says hi all, hope you have a nice weekend. Same to you, Maria, same to you. Teresa says happy Saturday, Mad About Skin family and Rob from Memphis. I'm currently deep undercover listening at work as I manage the restaurant. I love Teresa. Teresa is like our undercover like sleuth. I AirPods in, desperately trying not to get caught at work listening to the live stream. And that, Teresa, is why we love you. I'm going to come to your restaurant and do the live stream from the restaurant. That would be amazing. Christina, great to see you, my love. I'm wonderful. I hope you are wonderful, wonderful too. Dee says, hi everyone, happy Saturday. I hope everyone is well, enjoying the heat. I can't say enjoying the heat. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just looking at the chickens. So the chickens have been out all day, hiding under the blackberry bush. They're now pecking the blackberries, so we will have 0 blackberries this year, just by the way, because they've all been chickened. The animals hate the heat. I don't do well in heat. It's too much. A little bit of warmth, not bad. This amount of heat, just a bit too much for me personally. But I hope everyone else is enjoying it. I don't want to ruin everyone's fun by like being a miser and be like, oh, nobody should enjoy the heat. If you love the heat, I hope you're enjoying it. And it's wonderful that it's while the kids are off school here in the UK, and lots of people going on staycations because the cost of a international holiday is ridiculous for families, so they're going on like UK holidays. It's great that they've got good weather, so yes, I'm very happy for everyone. Paula says happy Saturday everyone. I'm sitting here waiting with my knitting needles, working on a pullover sweater. What are you doing? First of all, Paula, the idea of a pullover in this weather, no, but I bet it's going to look gorgeous for winter, so I'm all on that. What colour are you doing? Tell us a bit about the pattern. I love a good knitted sweater. That's fabulous. So Paula, welcome. Thanks for joining, my love. And yeah, get knitting. We're glad to keep you company while you're running up what I'm sure is going to be a beautiful, beautiful sweater. No, fun fact, we call them jumpers here in the UK. I don't know why we call them jumpers. I don't know. Sweater jumper is the UK translation. Now, I'm going to have a huge sip of my water just to keep me hydrated before I sweat through everything. So if you haven't already, if you can minimize the chat, reach down, give this video a big thumbs up and a like, and then when you go back to the chat, it takes you back to wherever you were. So there's like no risk of you missing out on anything at all. Let me just take a big sip of this, and then we'll get back to it. Oh, so good. Tom says you need alcohol for the heat. Christina, absolutely. And I'm sure Christina has got that covered. If I know Christina, she'll have that covered. Jan says, howdy. We fell asleep. Suzanne's still checked out. That's fine. Jan, give Suzanne a big wave from us, and we're sending you lots and lots of love. And also, I need to know from Suzanne, did the Beauty of Jason sunscreen arrive, and is it as good? Does she love it as much as I love it? Teenage says, has anyone got experience with sulfur cleansers? I haven't, but I love sulfur as an ingredient. It's calming, it's soothing, great for fighting acne, and can mop up some excess oil too. A sulfur cleanser could be a little bit on the drying side for drier skin types. For oily skin types, it could be a hero product. Maria says, these days, because of swimming under the Greek sun, I do something like 3 routines. Cleansing the face, hydrators when I return home about 6. Any products for preventing any damage? Maria, great question. So tomorrow's video is actually all about preventing sun damage. So that's me. Like, beyond just sunscreen, we all know you need to wear a sunscreen. We've kind of got that covered. But beyond just the sunscreen element, what other ingredients can we pair with our sunscreen to kind of take our anti-aging to an advanced level? Kind of make, you know, everything perfected. And I've got some great tips, hints, tips and hacks for that, about how you can kind of get the most from your skincare routine by incorporating some additional actives. So watch out for that. We'll be going live at the usual time tomorrow. Dan says the queen is here now. I am roasting, absolutely roasting. So Louise says, how do I stop pilling? Yes, pilling, sometimes products just pill. So first of all, you might not be doing anything wrong. Some products just pill. Take, for example, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sunscreen, tragic product, always pill. Doesn't matter what you did with it. It's just a pilling product. And brands really shouldn't put out crap like that. Sorry for that language. It just really frustrates me that brands put out rubbish. Absolute rubbish when they know it's going to pill and peel and think, people will just use it because of the brand. Hate that. So some products do just pill. And if they do, just don't use them. Not worth it. Other things you can do to stop pilling. Put it onto damp skin. That can also minimize pilling. So if you apply a product onto damp skin, that can help. Also, pat the product in. Don't rub. I think we're all very vigorous with our skincare. If you actually just, spread it around, pat it in, that'll again minimize that risk of, I'm just watching the dog being attacked by one of the chickens. He likes to chase the chickens, but he doesn't like it when the chickens chase him. Anyway, that's today's drama. But yeah, patting the product in can minimize the pilling as well. John, great to see you, my love. International Language of Dance, great to have you here, my love. Always love reading that name out. Suzanne says, hi, everyone. I'm a little out of it today, but we're here. I hope you're all well and doing great. Suzanne, that's fine. If you need to just lay back, eyes closed, do that chilling, we are here for you, my love, and we love you. Let's see. Louis says, love, mad about skin. Thank you, my love. And greetings to Switzerland, sending you a massive hug. Paula says, please give us an update on the launch of the sunscreen. Oh, way ahead of you, Paula. Way ahead of you. I'm going to be so excited. It is coming. It's literally coming. So basically, we've gone through the formulation, gone through the sample testing. We've chosen the batch that we want. We've gone through the testing, the verification of the SPFs. We've gone through the stability testing. We've chosen the packaging. We're now just actually manufacturing the product to go in the packaging, and then it'll be shipped to me, and I can then do all the launch and everything with you guys. What I don't want is to launch, because of so many international shipping delays, what I don't want is to put it on sale 2 weeks before it's actually got to me, because that 2 weeks might become 4 weeks, So what I want to do is actually put it on sale when it's here, physically with me, so you guys are getting it in the shortest possible time from your order. So, it's all, whilst the temptation is to kind of put it on sale, share loads of information and put it on sale earlier, Tom's keeping me in check with that, because I want to actually have it here with me so I can do all the demos, all that good stuff, and then actually show it with you. And what I want to do is team up, I've got a couple of people lined up, teamed up with different creators of different skin tones than mine, so we can kind of show it on a fairer skin tone, my skin tone, and a deeper, darker, and richer skin tone. Won't be able to cover all spectrums, which is a shame, because I just don't know that many people. But it'll be nice to be able to show it on different skin tones as well. So there's going to be quite a lot of prep work that goes into this one, and I just hope people love it as much as I do. I've been wearing it in a couple of videos, and people have been really complimentary of my skin in those videos, so I can safely say I think it works well. Rashini says, learning a lot about skin sciences, thank you so much. Thank you, Rashini, and we're sending you lots and lots of love. Janessa, great to see you, my love, says, hi everyone, I've been away from YouTube during my summer travels, glad to be back for the live stream today. How were your travels? We want to know all the gossip. Was it fun? Did you have an amazing amazing time. I bet you did. Michelle, great to see you, my love, and sending love to Tennessee. Makeup Boys, tell everyone, I just bought that Garnier Hydra 24 sunscreen. So good. I love it. One of my absolute go-to sunscreens. £4 for literally like 250ml of product. You can't go wrong. I do know it's a little bit more expensive in Scandinavian countries, and it can be a little bit more expensive in New Zealand as well, people have said. But still, even if it is a bit more expensive, it's still a ridiculous amount of product for a relatively good price point. I love it so much. Stephanie said, I suggest a self-care Saturday once a month where we can all do our self-care routine. I would definitely be on board with that, Stephanie. Love that idea. Sweet Tea, great to see you, my love, and sending you lots of love to Florida. Just for the record, we are hotter here in the UK than it currently is in the Florida Panhandle. I read that somewhere. The Panhandle, I think, is the bit that goes at the top that looks like a panhandle. That would make sense. So I don't actually know where in Florida you are, Sweet Tea, so you'll have to let me know. But we're at least hotter than the north part of Florida today. Zinaton says, hi, can you please suggest which BHA serum will be good for acne-prone skin to get rid of clogged pores? Hello, my love. Thank you so much for joining. I would recommend the Saliatica serum from Face Theory. Great if you've got oily acne-prone skin. Just works so much better than any BHA serum I've ever tried. It's a toner, not a serum, but it just works so good. Ryan, great to see you, my love. Anna Katie says, watching the live stream with a whippy sherbet ice cream from the ice cream van. Love the ice cream van. He's just been around here. For those of you, I don't know if, do people have this in other countries? Is this just a British thing, or do people have this in other countries? We basically, what is that dog doing now? I have no idea. Literally no idea. It's hard to focus when I've just got a dog wazzicking around in this corner. Here in the UK, there's a van that goes around that serves ice cream, and out of a van. I'm assuming this might be an international thing, but yeah, we have a great ice cream man that comes around, and I'm always so tempted. I get a cider lolly because I can't do ice cream, but I get the cider lolly. It's so good. Let's see. Tom says, hi, Sweet Tea, promise I won't evict you today. Yes, Tom was a bit overzealous as the sheriff last week. I started evicting people that weren't meant to be evicted. I blame the heat. I'm blaming the heat. Sweet Tea fell foul of that. Serena says, popped up to say hello, but I'll be part of the replay squad. Happy Saturday. Sending you lots of love, Serena. Suzanne says, Tom, lack of sleep bites you in the bum sometimes. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Suzanne, just take a chill. Lay there. Let Jan wait on you hand and foot as you listen to the live stream. Bernadette, great to see you, my love. Sending love to Ireland. Ronnie, great to have you, my love. Leanna, great to see you. We've got Caroline, great to see you. Sending love to Germany. Zonington says, please suggest. Oh no, we've covered that one. Jan says, I swear cats woke up as we wouldn't miss the live stream, and definitely not because it's their time to eat and they thought we'd starve them otherwise. Cats always know. They can tell you exactly when their dinner time is. Even though cats can't tell time, oh, they can. Oh, they can. Peter says, thoughts on the I'm From brand? Great. I love it. I think it's got a bit gimmicky. So I used to love the I'm From brand because it had really good ethos behind it. But then they started to do I'm From Tomato, I'm From Cucumber, I'm From... It just, everything was I'm From Plum they've got now. It's got a bit too much. The original product's great. The newer products, I'm less impressed with. John says, I've been washing my face with the Hydro Boost and Mad About Skin Super Serum on damp skin, then Ultra Sunscreen. Beautiful blend. Well, just a great selection of products, even if I do say so myself. Love you, John. Peter says, currently in Indonesia for a couple of months, and every month is now stack up on extremely cheap in comparison to your cheap Korean skincare products. Peter, that sounds amazing. Definitely stock up. Yeah, I imagine most Asian countries sell Asian skincare way cheaper than what we can get it here in Europe, so I will definitely be filling my basket. Suzanne says, Rob, finally gave the beauty of Jose on 2 days reviews, and I love it. Beautifully moisturising and leaves a gorgeous finish. It really does. I modelled my sunscreen on the beauty of Jose on one because I'm like, you know what? If I can't beat the beauty of Jose on sunscreen, what's the point of trying? And I think we've just bettered it slightly with terms of the ingredients, but the finish is very similar, and it's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous sunscreen. Mojena says, hi Rob, haven't been able to catch the lives for a while, but part of the replay squad, but I've been wondering, what are your thoughts on retinol toners? First of all, welcome back, my love. We've missed you. Retinol toners, not a huge fan. I think there's a couple of reasons why. Retinol in water-based serum isn't always great. So either most retinol toners have a ridiculously low concentration. Also, most retinoids are water-soluble, which means they better penetrate in water, which means you could be overusing it if it's a high concentration. I just think there's a lot of scope to go wrong with retinol toners. I'd stick to a cream. Easier to actually measure the right amount of product out in that pea-sized amount, which is half the size of your small fingernail. Apply that to the skin. It's just easier. I personally would stick to retinol creams over toners. Let's see, Christina says, my skin is finally back to normal. Yes, Christina, I am thrilled. I stopped using acids for 4 weeks ago, and I realised in summer it's either retinoids or acids. This thing is, I approve. You've listened to your skin, and learnt the lesson, which I think often we don't do. Our skin screams at us and tells us, this is what I want you to stop doing or start doing. And we're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Listen to your skin. And I'm so glad, Christina, that that's worked out for you and you've kind of worked out what works well for you. That... Oh, God knows what the dog's got in his eye. He's found some grot in the garden. Thrilled. I'll have to wrestle that off him after this. He's keeping himself busy in the shade, which is the main thing. Yeah, so the main thing is listen to what your skin's saying, which sounds like you've done, Christina, and it's paid dividends. And you've got the results that you want. So absolutely, absolutely thrilled for you, my love. Now... let's see what... I'm going to take a big sip of my water before I lose my voice. This is a great opportunity for anyone who hasn't already to reach down, gently caress that like button. We don't smash the like button here on Mad About Skin. We're too classy for that. We gently caress it. And it will do me absolutely the world of good because it'll just mean as many people as possible will be given the opportunity to watch this on replay. So good. Sorry about that. My God, like 1,000,001. Like, I had... so many drinks today. I just thought water is just the best. So Solvig, great to see you, Mello, says, hello from Norway. Just popping by for 10 minutes before dinner is ready. Hope everyone's doing fine. We're sending you lots of love all the way to Norway. Marjana says, another question. Why won't you consider using 15% azelaic acid in your brightening serum? There seems to be a gap in the market. There's actually quite a few 15% azelaic acids. Very difficult to find in the States and in Canada because of regulations, but here in the UK you can get a lot of 15% azelaic acids. I went with the 5% so it could suit all skin types. It also means it's super flexible, so you can add a 10% azelaic acid on top of it and you kind of get in the benefits of a 15. It's all about just making sure that the products are as accessible to everyone. So that's why I didn't go with the 15%. I personally use my serum, then I use a 10% by Revox on top of it, gets the best results. Christina says, yay, the large moisturizer, I can't wait. Don't worry, Christina, it is coming this year. I promise it'll be there for Christmas. Let's see. Let's see. Dan says the Mad About Skin moisturizer didn't work for him, so we'll switch to the Pacifica Ceramide lotion, which is amazing. I'm thirsty for the SPF and the antioxidants to continue to support. That's fine. And the antioxidant cream is a little bit lighter as a moisturizer, so I think it's going to be quite nice to have the thicker, richer moisturizer, which is the Mad About Skin Maximum Impact one that we've got now, and the slightly lighter antioxidant moisturizer, which I think will work really well for oily, acne-prone skin. Whereas I think the Maximum Impact moisturizer is still going to deliver really well for people with a drier skin type, and of course you can use them together if you need that extra hydration. Let's see. Leanne says, hi, I have lupus and photosensitivity. Half my face stays red, flushed and burning, while the other stays sallow and pale. I tried the Tatcha rice polish, but it was too harsh. I don't like that Tatcha rice polish. I think it's overpriced. I think it is quite harsh in general. I would probably reach for, if you want to go for something super, super gentle, I would reach for a urea cream in something like a 5%. That'll give a very light exfoliation, but also super hydrating, and you won't get the irritation. You could also go for something like a 2% mandelic acid, which you can find. Something super gentle, because I wouldn't want you to do too much, if that makes sense. You could also try a low-strength azelaic acid, which could help with some of the flushing, and will also very lightly exfoliate. All of these things, you're going to have to be in it for the long haul, but you won't get any of that short-term sensitivity. Zachary says, hi, have you done a video on A313? Curious to hear. Never heard of that. Literally never heard of that before. So I always watch these live streams back and make a note of everything that I promise people. So I will check that one out. And yeah, I will let you know what I think. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to call the dog in. He's been attacked by the chickens. Bear with. Long, come on in. Long. Come on, in you come. Long, in, come, in. Now you can say hi to everyone. Oh, so sorry for that. This little wazzock was trying to chase the chickens and get him pecked so hard he was scared to come in. But you're an idiot, aren't you, dog? So, have we learned anything? Nope. We have learned nothing. But there you go. I paid the dog tax, and if that's not worth a like, I don't know what is. Now I'm just going to have to roast through that because, you know, chasing him out in the garden, probably not the best idea in this heat. John says, your recommendations are amazing too. Geek and Gorgeous, Altruist, Beauty of Joseph, and Juno Skin. I love all of those. Obviously, they were my recommendations, but I'm glad that you love them too. Let's see, Teresa says, I can't believe it, but I'm already hit pan on my first Mad About Skin lip balm. So glad I bought a backup. Are you considering a toner or hydrating mist for your line? Yes, next year they will be coming, but we're going to have to kind of work out some of the formulations. We want to tweak it. I want to choose a toner that's actually going to deliver so much benefit, because I think a lot of toners just have some hydration. They don't have a whole lot more than that, and that's kind of what I want to deliver. We are definitely on full. This is how warm it is today. Could have probably done without chasing you, dog. Thanks for nothing. He's now sat there looking very pleased with himself. Suzanne says, Rob, the Axis White Mugwort face mask is nicely calming and I really like it. But what is the point of the chunky froggy bits? Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you know what, Suzanne? Genuinely not sure. I love it, but I really wish the frog spawn wasn't a part of it. Not gonna lie. And I'm kind of not sure what the point of it is, if I'm totally honest. But you know what? I keep using it in spite of the frog spawn because I love the way that, you're right, it calms, it helps mop up excess oil, it's just a lovely all-round mask. But the Suzanne, Sweet Tea says, Suzanne, save the froggy bits for the salad seasoning later. No. Just no. Gail, great to see you, my love. I'm so happy you could join. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's see, Christina says, Rob, what's your skin's favourite season? So not this, just no. We're just going to put this out there. Summer, no. Still as oily as ever in summer, but I also break out as well, so no. I think my skin loves winter because I'm the only person in the world, bar you, Christina, from what you just said in your comment, that doesn't suffer with winter skin. I'm so oily, my skin is happiest in winter. Hydrated, gorgeous. Everyone else is suffering with their dull, dry skin. My oil levels are the happiest in winter. So yeah, winter is where it's at with my skin. Gail says, summer is frustrating me right now. I have dry combo skin but still sweat in the heat. Any recommendations? Yeah, no. There's very little you can do, if I'm totally honest. If you've got the dry combo skin, go for a gel moisturizer and use it regularly. Use multiple layers of a gel moisturizer rather than go for a thick and occlusive moisturizer. I think you get a better, more lightweight result from that. That's what I do anyway, and it works really well for me. Let's see. Oh, it's lost where we are in the chat. Let's see if I can find where I am again. Let's see. Suzanne says, Rob, I saw the warning in your area about the lack of rain. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, we haven't had rain for like 2 months now. Definitely, we've got a drought now. We've all got to not use water, which, you know what, I'd already stripped it back to basics. It's an excuse not to wash the car. My car is filthy, but I'm doing it for the environment. That's why I'm not washing it. Not because I'm so lazy. I've started doing like the briefest showers possible, like just the essentials, not running the water too excessively. So we're all conserving water, but it doesn't look like we're going to have any rain anytime soon. So if anyone wants to do a rain dance for like Hampshire and the whole south of the UK, we'd be much appreciated. See, Miriam says, hi Rob, I just started following you and I've been binge watching your videos. Thank you so much, my love. Says, I love them. I'll be going to Spain for 2 weeks. Should one exfoliate even though there'll be a lot of sun? Yes, you might want to just knock it back a little bit. Maybe, you know, do it every other day if you're doing it every day, or, you know, do it half as often. But yeah, it's still really important to exfoliate because if you're putting multiple layers of sunscreen on, which hopefully you will be, you could find that the skin becomes a bit congested, a little bit, you know, a little bit weighed down by product. So it's actually quite a good way of kind of keeping that in check. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. See, Paul says, hi Rob, the jumper is a test knit for a designer and it's purple. Oh my god. Purple, one of my favourite colours. I bet it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And you, Paul, are mixing with the designers. We love that. We love that. I want all the gossip. Message me. I want all the gossip. Peter says, any recommendation for uncoloured and preferably unscented lip balm with SPF? I like the Paula's Choice. Is probably the only one that I've ever used and actually enjoyed. Because everyone else is just too thick, too gloopy. Not good. So yeah, the Paula's Choice is the only one I've ever used and enjoyed. So that's one I'd recommend. Let's see. Suzanne said, go you, Rob. Call that product crap. Good attitude. Yeah, you know me. That's about as edgy as I actually get, Suzanne. You know me. I don't get edgier than that. Kirsten says, I'm just here to tickle the like button. I'll watch on replay. How do you feel about the Aldi skincare? Love it. Love all Aldi skincare. I love Lidl skincare. It's just so good. Primark also have just launched even more skincare and all of it's amazing. It's getting rave reviews and I would definitely recommend it. If you can get yourself to a Primark, definitely check out their skincare. Their PHA toner, lovely. I love their lactic acid. It's a great dupe for The Ordinary and even cheaper. They do a really nice niacinamide in a 3% concentration, which is perfect. Why are Primark listening to the scientists but La Roche-Posay aren't? You know what I mean? Like, it seems wrong, but they're just doing everything right and I would totally recommend going to Primark and getting your hands on their products. Veronique, great to see you, my love, and sending you lots of love to Rwanda. Seashine says, nice to be amongst the fam while recovering from you-know-what with the kids. Oh, no, I know, that's still doing the rounds. Just when you think we've got rid of it, it seems to make a reappearance. I'm sending you so much love, Seashines, and hopefully you and the kids feel much better soon. And take care of yourselves, because I know, you know, we're moving on from you-know-what, but still, you know, it can still take people a long time to recover for it, so just take care of yourselves. Solvik says, I would love it if you did a vlog with all your animals, just to walk around the house, see the chicks, the dog. I might do that for the Facebook group, actually. I might pop that on the Facebook group, because I do know quite a few people have asked for that, and I would be more than happy to do that, more than happy. Karen, great to see you, my love, saying I'm sure that the Facebook group would love a photo of the chickens enjoying the blackberry patch. Yes, I mean, there is very little blackberry left, let's just put that out there. I think it's now just a see if they've eaten the leaves. Yet now they're eating the leaves, they're eating the blackberries. What is one doing there? Pecking something it shouldn't be. Literally decimated, but they're so cute. They're so cute. They're ex-battery hens, so they lived in cages for the first 18 months of their life, and didn't ever see like natural light, didn't get to forage or anything. They came to me coming out for a year ago. It's a year in October, so it's coming on for a year, and they would be out every second of the day. There is no caging them. They just don't want to know. And we don't lock them up in cages, obviously, but at night I want to put them away. Nope. One of them even likes to sleep with her head out of the door. I think it's because she's just like, yeah, no one's trapping me in ever again. So yeah, they're living their best free-range fantasy, and it just makes me feel so happy that they're doing it. So yes, whilst I'm sacrificing my blackberry crop, it's making them happy, and I'm all for that. Mary says, is there anything quick product to fix a sudden pimple? Sulfur is probably the quickest acting on everything. I don't find that much actually works. I think probably sulfur is the one that works best for me. Let's see. Victoria says, hi Rob, is it hot enough for you? I'm melting. As you can see, I'm melting. This is not glow. This is not glow. This is just sweat. Danny says, dropping by to say hello. Won't fully join because after a week hospitalised due to pancreatitis. Oh my god, Danny, I had no idea. Oh, I hope you're so finally can pick up my doggy. Please send prayers and light for her recovery. Oh my god, my love. Yes. Like, I hope, I'm just sending you so much love and a massive hug. So much love for all of us here, Danny, and promise me you'll keep me posted on everything, because we'll be thinking of you, doggy, and everybody. Louise says, great advice for pilling. Did not think to pat on that, Rob. Thank you. It's a pleasure, my love. That's what we're here for. Megan Boy sending lots of love to Danny. Yeah, so we all send a big collective hug to Danny, because we just love her so much. She's a core part of the Mad About Skin family, and we're thinking of you, Danny. Aquaria says, have you tried Galani? I haven't, though I do see that some of their stuff is now available in Boots, so I might have to give the brand a little try. Let's see, lots of love for Danny and her fur baby, and we are sending so much. Janessa said, I had a wonderful trip to Colorado, then camping with the wild horses in Montana, which by the way sounds amazing, absolutely wonderful. Oh, Dennis says with the dog, it sounds like you've had an amazing time, Janessa. Honestly, very jealous, very jealous. The wild horses sound amazing, and whilst I'm not naturally a camper, camp yes, camping no, I do always like envy people that can enjoy it under nature, because I imagine it's wonderful. I just feel like I'm probably not the best equipped to put up a tent. Dave says, oh, with the dog, she's still not eating well, but doctors think she might be missing me too much, but to be honest, I think need more than she needs me. Danny, you'll often find back in their own home with their loved one, their special person, she'll start to eat. Get her whatever is her biggest favourite treat in the whole wide world. Get her a big one of whatever that is from us, and hopefully, you know, I know how worried it is when they're like, they're children, aren't they? When animals aren't 100%, it worries you, and I'm sending you so much love, Danny. Joanna says, soon to be 50 years old, I'm just obsessed with your products. Thank you so much. Tried a lot, but yours are the best. Got them all, but what's coming in the future? Greetings from Sweden. Sending you lots and lots of love to Sweden. We have a lot to look forward to. This year we've got the sunscreen, and we've got the antioxidant cream. Next year we've got the retinol, and we've got the cleansing balm. Hopefully we might even have a toner next year as well. I am so excited, and the love and support that you guys have shown me is amazing. When it comes to the products, we currently have, it is supposed to have expired already, but for today only, today being Saturday, I'll extend it for a tiny amount. Oh, now Marcel's chasing one of the chickens. It's like Dr. Dolittle in this house with all the animals. Yeah, so for today only, I am extending it. You can get 20% off the entire Mad About Skin collection, www.madaboutskincare.com. Hop over there, use the code THANKYOU, all one word, all capital letters, for 20% off. Literally closing at midnight tonight. Last warning, if anyone wanted to stock up, be my guest, go for it, and yeah, you can get 20% off. We also now do reduced shipping rates to Europe as well. Europe, basically, let me explain this, because it'll get very confusing, which is why I kind of can't put it in an email or anything. I'll just explain it to you here. So if you live in Europe, but not the European Union, so Switzerland, Norway, Andorra. Is it Andorra? Andorra one? I don't know. Basically, Switzerland, Norway, Iceland. Basically, a country in Europe, but not in the European Union. You now get free shipping. That's because of the new non-European rates from Royal Mail. So you get free shipping if you're in Norway, Iceland, and Switzerland. If you're in the European Union, then you get a reduced shipping. We'll be able to reduce the shipping rate. Not a lot, but like I like to pass on any saving I can get from Royal Mail to you guys. I never believe in overcharging for anything. So if you're in the European Union, you'll notice the shipping is a little bit cheaper, which is all good. And of course, if you're in the UK, you get free shipping anyway. So yeah, fill your boots if you want to stock up today and get 20% off using the code thank you, all one word, all capital letters. And yeah, good time if you're in Switzerland, Norway, or Iceland, completely free. Or if you're in one of the micro states like Monaco, that aren't in the European Union either, you also get free shipping. DN13 says, before I leave, Rob, my mum wanted to stop by and say thank you. Loving the products. Yes, I'm so glad they arrived, Danny, and I'm sending you so much love to you and your mum, and of course a big cuddle for your little doggo. Chan says, I couldn't type before, had a cuddle our Chonky's cat. If she thinks she can just wake us up and immediately get food, she's got another thing coming. I know, gotta set the boundaries here, Jan. You've got to set those boundaries. Let's see. Jan says, sending lots of love to Danny. Yeah, Danny. If love from the Mad About Skin family will get your little pet right, hopefully it's all coming your way. So Ailey says, Rob, I just missed when the large moisturiser and SPF are coming. Can't give dates. The SPF will be in the next month. Hopefully, I'll give you a launch date when I actually know a concrete one. The large moisturiser will be later on this year, but they are on their way, and I can't wait. Scott said, any updates on the Mad About Skin candle? Yes, again, it's going to be ready for the month of November. That I can give a date because it's going to be here well in advance of that for like the winter season, for the holidays, bit of festivity. In the UK, you get the full candle with the glass and all of the good stuff because it won't stand the shipping. In the international, you'll get the melts, which you can use in your own canisters and stuff. They're all the trend now, these little candle melts. They smell amazing. You will love them, I promise you. Let's see. Lots of love for Lorne. I mean, I'm not in love with him. He made me sweat so much chasing him around the garden just then, but he's a little sweetheart. And literally, he doesn't care. He has no. Amy says, Lon's ears, stage left, covered in chicken feathers. Yeah, covered in just like grot, dust, leaves, chicken feathers. Just that dog is a mess. Let's see. Stephanie says the A313 is going viral because a bunch of derms picked it up at the French pharmacy. I need to check this brand out. I have never heard of it. Amy says Rob is turning red. Turning a red, sweaty, hot mess, Amy. And hot as in the temperature, not as in looking fierce. Paula says, hi Rob, do you have any suggestion for a CDN drugstore night cream? I don't know. So all I know is Tom is always moaning that Canadian drugstores don't have a very good range of products. So what I will do, Paula, is I will do a little Googling of what brands are actually available at the Canadian drugstores, and I will let you know a good Canadian drugstore night cream. Do you mind, Paula, just dropping that comment in the main comment section of this, and that will remind me to do it straight after this live stream. I'll go have a look. I've got loads of good drugstore night creams that I can recommend, but I want to make sure the ones that are actually available in Canadian drugstores, things like Shoppers Drug Mart and Winners, places like that, I will have a look and find out. Jan said, I had to put the cat food down for another 3.5 seconds to look at the doggy. Cats had to wait. Lorne, you're stopping the cats having their dinner. Oh, now he's asleep. Great. After all of that, he's now asleep. Suzanne says, lol, frog spawn, Rob, I'm dead. We love you, Suzanne. So Sweet Tea says, Rob, I forgot to say, I'm in northern Florida, about an hour and a half west of Daytona. So Daytona Beach is like Volusia kind of way, isn't it, over that way? And so if you're like an hour and a half west, oh, that is quite north. That is quite north. Yeah, I've got quite a few friends and things in Florida, so I can know where most of the counties are. They're mainly in the north. Like I said, I haven't done much in the south. Bad Disneyland, which I did. I loved. Mallory says, best recommendations on cleansers. Go-to product for super duper sensitive eczema, prone skin, fragrance free. I think best recommendations for cleansers, if you've got a lot going on in terms of eczema, dry skin, I'd probably reach for La Roche-Posay. They're not my favorite brand, but I think their cleansers do just genuinely work for very eczema, acne prone, sensitive skin. Chloe says, hi Rob, this is unrelated to skincare. That's fine, you ask away, my love. I'm wondering how you're finding having chickens. I've wanted to get some for a long time, but I've read many warnings online about them mucking up the garden. Oh yeah, Chloe, they're the best things in the whole world. I love my chickens so much. Each one of them has a personality. They make me so incredibly happy. I love them to bits. you do sacrifice your garden. I mean, you can fence off the bits. You just have to have a dedicated chicken area. They don't need as much space as you think they need. But you can like fence off a section of your garden as long as they've got a tree to hide under, because I like to hide under trees. As long as they've got a bit of grass to dig around in. But yes, everything turns into like a muddy mess with chickens, but they love it. And I would definitely recommend, you've got two options. You can either go battery, so rescue them from a caged farm setup, which is great, very rewarding, but they tend to take a long time to kind of settle in. There's a bit of bullying at the start when they work out the pecking order, and that's a bit stressful. Or you can go pure breed, like heritage hens, where you can get them from a farm, which is what we did with our first lot. Easier to integrate because they just get on from day one, and they're easier to tell apart. So it swings and roundabouts with each. Let's see, John says, cleanser, serum, toner, and SPF. Keep it simple. I agree. In the summer months, keep it simple. So Jan says, I've seen a recent satellite photo of the UK and can tell how bad the drought is from space. Yes. Jan, honestly, we have had zero water here in Hampshire, like zero rain for like 2 months now. It's very parched. The garden, looking very parched. Luckily, we have like a good reservoir system in the UK, so there's no impact to like drinking water or anything. We just have to conserve water. And you know, in the UK, when it rains, it is gonna rain, like totally rain. So we're complaining now that there's not enough rain. Cut to me in a month's time complaining there's too much rain when it's absolutely torrential. Dan says, Rob, have you looked into Highlander Lake oils? They're amazing to use for oily, clogged skin as it softens spills with sebum. Hi, lake oils cause clogged pores. Yeah, I tend to use rosehip seed oil because it's got a higher concentration of linoleic oils. But I just find basically I don't need oils in my life. I get the clarifying benefit from my salicylic acid. Too many oils, my skin just doesn't deal with it. I don't like the texture when you've got very oily skin. Even oily skin compatible oils kind of freak me out a little bit. I know that's in my head, but it's just personal preference. So yeah, there is definitely a difference in the different compositions of oils. Don't just buy a face oil, slap it on and hope for the best. There is definitely differences in the composition, but for me, I tend to stay away from them, particularly in the summer months. Amy's doing a rain dance for the UK, which we love. Janessa says, Dan, what's an example of Highlander Lake oil? Yeah. Let's see. Christina says, Ultra Sun SPF 30 is the best lip SPF I've tried. Oh, I need to give that a go, Christina, because they do sell Ultra Sun in my local store, so I will try that one out. Thanks for the recommendation. Sweet Tea getting the cauldron out for a rain spell for Rob. Thank you, Sweet Tea. We know. If it rains tomorrow, I know it's all you guys and your cauldrons and your rain dances. Amy also says, Vanny Cream has a lovely lip balm SPF. Oh, I've never tried that one either. We can't really get Vanny Cream here in the UK, but I might try and get one on order. See, thoughts on Timeless Vitamin C Serum. Love the serum. Love the concentration. You can't get it here in the UK, or not very easily, because it's got a banned ingredient in a too high concentration. But I actually quite like the ingredient because it helps absorption and penetration of the vitamin C. The pulp on it is pretty crap though. It's always leaking. So we'll just put that out there. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I in this? Oh yeah, Tom's reminding, last day for the thank you discount code, 20% off. Yeah, you guys, you don't want to miss out if you want to. I don't want any of you guys ordering the Mad About Skin products tomorrow when you could have got 20% off ordering today. So I would always say, like, fill your boots while you can. All the products do come with 20% off if you use code thank you, all capital letters, all one word. It's www.madaboutsincare.com. Amy says, why does life always come back to a box of wine? I don't know, Amy. I don't know, but it should and does. Tom says, free shipping to those countries. Does it come with tracking? No, there is an option for tracked shipping. If you prefer track shipping, there is now an option to go for the express shipping, which comes with a charge to Norway, Switzerland and Iceland. It comes with a little extra charge. I think it's £2.99 for the tracking element. If you want free shipping, it's standard. All of those countries have great postal services that link really well with the Royal Mail, so you don't really need it tracked. I personally, if I lived in Switzerland, if I lived in Iceland, or I lived in Norway and I'd go for the free shipping option, because I don't think you need tracking in those countries. The postal service just works really well. But for the peace of mind, if you want to pay for extra for the tracking, you have that option, and of course we'll be able to work with Royal Mail to add that on. So yeah, it all comes down to consumer choice and personal preference. Jan says, I found a normal wine glass that holds 2.5 litres. Ideal, Jan, ideal. Let's see, TNH said, the fact that Mad About Skin can manage free shipping while big brands still charge an arm and a leg. Yeah, I don't know why these brands charge so much shipping, because you don't actually, it doesn't cost, look, it doesn't come cheap. Shipping does cost a lot, but also it doesn't cost the amount that some brands want to charge, which annoys me because they're kind of boosting their profits with that. And I think, you know, shipping should cost what it costs, not more, you know what I mean? Steven says, I made it back again this week. Hello from the Roundtable Pizza. Sending you lots and lots of gloves. Says, I just got the Supergroup Unseen Sunscreen. What do you think of it? I love it. If you're in the States, it's probably one of the best sunscreen options. Don't bother with it if you're in the UK or Europe, because we have some better European filters here that actually just work better than the Supergoop. But with the American restrictions that exist, Supergoop is hands down like one of the best sunscreen brands you will find in stores in America. It just like I say, it conforms to US sunscreen regulations. Because we have more liberal sunscreen laws here in the UK and Europe, we have better options for filters, and so I would always choose them over American ones. But for the American market, I'd say the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen is one of the best. All right, let's see. Chloe says, hi Rob, it says when you're exfoliated to rinse thoroughly. Is it okay to leave it on the skin? Yes. So we use, this question will get asked a lot, and I wish we had enough space on the bottle to actually fully explain it. So I wanted the exfoliator to be accessible to as many people as possible. So the purpose of it was to kind of go for the most sensitive skin. How would you use it? And you would rinse it off, use it for a little bit, then rinse it off the skin. If you've got a more resilient skin type that's not prone to sensitivity, irritation, or redness, leave it on the skin. It self-neutralizes after around 5 minutes anyway, and you'll just get the best results that way. So yes, I am all about leaving it on the skin, unless you have a super sensitive skin type where you might want to rinse it off, just to minimize the risk of any irritation. So yes, that's a good question, and I personally would say it depends on your level of sensitivity. John says, loving the Mad About Skin lip balm. Using it twice a day, MMPM, feels nice to smooth the lips. So I wanted to create a product that you don't need to reapply 800 times a day. A lip balm that you can use once in the morning, once in an evening, and get that hydration all through the day. Aiden says, the A313 is a very old-fashioned and not very good. Oh, I didn't know that. I need to try this out. I think a lot of the old-fashioned brands get the hype, but are they actually that good? I don't know. I will check it out. You guys have got me very intrigued. Sweet Tea says, Rob, I heard you can use micellar water to cleanse the inside of pups' ears. Yes. Is that true? Don't go for anything fragranced. Don't go for anything with like salicylic acid added in or anything. Just go for like the plain old Garnier pink top, and you can absolutely use it to clean the inside of your dog's ears. That's what my vet recommended, because little Lorne does get very mucky on the inside of his ears. I just get a cotton round. I don't use my reusable cotton rounds. I have disposable ones for this. I soak the cotton pad and I just gently go inside the ear. Be very careful. Don't use cotton buds like Q-tips, because you don't want to be poking in any ear. But just use the cotton rounds, and it works really, really well, but be braced, it's quite gross. Just let's see. TC said it must be so stressful to do a live stream. I don't know, I love it. It's like chatting with family. I think I was quite nervous when I first did it, but I think we're coming up to our 100th live stream. Can you believe that? 100 live streams. I think that next week is the 100th. I need to check that one out. I need to make sure I got it all right. But yeah, once you're 100 of these, it's kind of just fun to sit down and chat to you guys. But thank you, TC, and thanks for joining, my love. Great to see you. So R. Peter says, hi Rob, can you suggest something for anti-aging? I'm 24, I want to start my anti-aging skincare routine. Good age to start. A lot of people said, oh, why are you bothering? Start at 30. No, start when you feel ready to start. And I think, you know, starting an anti-aging skincare routine at 24 is great. You can go for something super gentle because you're still, you know, or what I call it pre-aging almost. I'd go for a really nice retinol or retinol product, something in a low concentration. Just use it a couple of times a week. That'll boost that up. Focusing on your exfoliation, because that'll pay instant dividends as well. Get a good exfoliator blend. Something that's got salicylic acid, lactic acid, azelaic acid, glycolic acid, all in it together. That way you get the benefits of all of them. And I would reach for an azelaic acid in your skincare routine. It'll help if you still get the odd pimple, the odd breakout. It'll suppress that. It'll also brighten the skin and even everything out. That's what I would recommend. And I think 24 is a great time to start an anti-aging skincare routine. Just don't go in like super high strength, because you don't need it. Where have I gone in the chat? Now an hour in already. God, doesn't time fly when you're with family? We've got another half an hour left to go of the live stream, so keep those comments coming in. Today's video, which premieres straight after this, is looking at the world's best peptide serum. We're continuing our world's best series that I'm running here on the channel. I'm having so much fun with this series. We took a little bit of a week's break from it, and now we are back. And today we're talking about the world's best peptide serum. Now, whether you want to join or not, you're going to want to, because we have chosen a slightly different tone. You know the premiere music that we always laugh at because it's always terrible? We had 2 weeks ago, we had Sportif, which I actually think was quite good. People enjoyed that. It was kind of upbeat. We liked it. It was all good. Last week we went for, was it Funky? I think we went for Funky. Oh no, it was like all of this flashing. It took people back to the 80s and not in a good way. It was all a hot mess. So I don't think we'll do funky again. I think that was just a little bit too much, shall we say. So today's choice of theme music for our premiere is inspirational. Now, who doesn't want some inspirational content? There you go. Heard it here first. And you know there'll be nothing inspirational about this, just to warn you. It'll be absolutely dire. So if you want to see what this week's inspirational theme music is for today's premiere, you're definitely going to want to hang around for that. Half an hour left to go. Just before anyone asks, I don't choose these absolutely terrible theme tunes. You have to pick from the ones that, you know, YouTube has. I think they've got like 20 to offer. They're all terrible. Nobody likes them, but we have fun at kind of making the best of what is a very tragic situation. It says, as I see Catbot, Marcel. I know. Marcel's appalled. He said, how dare you? Look away. He's giving a very grumpy stare. Marcel, do you want to come and say hi? No. Marcel very much wants to be left alone as he's overheating. Teenage said, Lab Muffin did a video about oils, and apparently linoleic doesn't mean anything in skincare oils. There are some certain oils do work better for oily skin. Rosehip seed oil doesn't break me out. Jojoba oil breaks me out like there's no tomorrow. So I do think there is something in it. I don't think it's as huge a difference as people make out, but I do think there is something in it. Okay, basically, Marcel, you have exposed yourself to the world. Everyone is commenting on your cat butt. Marcel looks shocked, appalled, and horrified. Marjana says, best lip balm in my experience has been the Sebamed SPF 30 lip balm. Oh, we can now get that here in the UK. I need to try that. Thank you so much for sharing. TNH says, a rare Leo sighting. No, I think that was a Marcel. That was definitely Marcel, unless Leo is also here. No, I think Leo is upstairs. That is Marcel. I was like, shall I get him? He'll really hate this, but I'm going to show you him. Oh, Marcel. Come and say hi. Come and say hi to everybody. Hello. Are you going to say hi? No, you want to get back on your little cat? No. Wants to get back on his cat tree. That is one angry cat. Marcel likes what Marcel likes. And if you can believe it, I am Marcel's favourite person. So, you know how all cats choose their one favourite person? Yeah, Marcel only cuddles with me, only wants to, like, interact with me. And even now, that is how grumpy he is with me. Can you imagine how grumpy he is with his enemy? Yeah, though he's so sweet. On a morning, he bounds up the stairs, jumps like pile drives onto you for his cuddle on the morning, and he just sits there purring all morning. So he is very sweet sometimes, but yeah, we're a bit cross today, aren't we, Marcel? Yeah. Let's see where we are in the chat. Let's see, Paula says, photobomb by a cat. You see, Marcel, you get a lot of love on this. A lot of love. He's going to start charging a fee. Catherine says, yay, kitty. Amy says, okay, now I want to focus. I can't say on what Rob, can't focus on what Rob's saying. Cat. Kate says, hey, what are your thoughts on tretinoin? It works really well for some people. It didn't work for me. I could never get over the redness, the peeling, the irritation. It just wasn't good for my skin. I think tretinoin is one of those ingredients that works well for some, doesn't work for everyone. And so those people out there that say tretinoin is the holy grail and you have to use it, if you're not using it, you're doing it wrong, are lying. You can absolutely use it if it works well for you and you get some great anti-aging benefits, but it's not going to be for everyone. Like everything in life, it's about what works for your skin. I prefer Retinol, which is great. Retinaldehyde works so much better for my skin, and I get better results. Catherine says, have we talked about the Mad About Skin sunscreen yet? I missed the last. We've talked about the Mad About Skin sunscreen at least 20 times in this live early on. That's why I'm giggling. But Catherine, watch this space. Next month, you're going to see it. It's going to be amazing. I know I'm biased because it's my sunscreen, but every time I wear it on my skin, I'm like, yes, this is it. And also, I wore it in quite a few videos. A lot of people were like, Rob, your skin looks gorgeous today. So I was unprompted. I was like, okay, I know it can guarantee a good skin day. We love that. John Chaffee says, I don't use tracking. I got a Star Vanna haul with 2 beauty Joyce on sunscreens, got 30% off and free shipping, but paid £2.60 insurance. Sometimes, yeah, you can get something to get them insured. I mean, I will say, all Mad About Skin packages are insured. So whether you choose tracking or don't choose tracking, doesn't matter. It will be insured if it doesn't arrive. And Royal Mail are very good about that. It can be frustrating, don't get me wrong, but at least nobody goes out of pocket. And I think that's the main thing. Morphy says, hola buenas, all in Spanish. My Spanish, even though I've got Gibraltarian family who speak a mixture of this like hybrid of English and Spanish, I still know very little Spanish. So Morphy, I'm very sorry that I can't translate that and answer your question, but we do love a good Spanish moment, and I'm sending you so much love. Now I am actually hoping that is Spanish and not like Portuguese. No, it's definitely Spanish. James says, is 100% zinc sunscreen good broad spectrum coverage? I recently found chemical sunscreen to destroy my skin barrier, but I worry of not getting broad protection. Let's be honest, just mineral sunscreens don't give the best broad spectrum protection. That's just a fact. I know some people love mineral sunscreens, and they are great. They have their place, but they don't give you the same breadth of protection against UVA as chemical sunscreens. It's just because you've not got the variety in different filters. But, this is a huge but, if you prefer mineral sunscreens, use them. Because at the end of the day, using a sunscreen, any sunscreen, is better than not using a sunscreen. And if chemical sunscreens destroy your skin barrier, why not reach for that zinc sunscreen, the mineral sunscreen, and that will give you a good protection. It's all about listening to what your skin says. I personally prefer chemical sunscreens. I think they give better protection. I think they work better on my skin. But if it doesn't work for you, it's absolutely fine to go for a mineral sunscreen. That'll work just as well. Gail said, what's the difference between the ordinary buffet peptide versus copper peptide? It's just got the addition of the copper peptides in, to be honest. I think the copper peptides will help a little bit more with collagen boosting and anti-aging. And also, the copper peptide one doesn't have castor oil in. So if you have oily, acne-prone skin, go for the buffet with copper peptides because it won't break you out, whereas the buffet could break you out. And this is actually something I cover in the video that's going live in 25 minutes time, so you're going to want to stick around for that, because today's premiere covers all of like the differences in the different ones and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely worth sticking around for that one. B says Supergroup is great. I made the mistake of avoiding it initially because I thought it was related to Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop brand. I did for the longest time, literally the longest time. I'm with you on that. And her candles that smell like bodily orifices are not for me. Actually, I'm sure if it smelled it and she didn't have that ridiculous name on the candle, I bet it probably smells quite nice and has nothing related to any of her various crevices. Right, I'm going to take a big sip of this water before we talk any more about Gwyneth Paltrow's bits. If you haven't already, if you could minimise the chat, hop over, click that like button. It'll really support me in the channel, and I'm always so grateful because it'll just mean YouTube distribute this video to as many people as possible. We're going for the new record, by the way, on today's live stream premiered video on the best world's best peptide. Normally these world's best series get over 1,000 likes. You guys absolutely love this series, which is amazing. So we're going to go for over 1,000 likes on this one. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to take a big sip of my water, and then we're going to get on to some more questions. Oh, Tom says names of the giveaway. Yes, we have the giveaway of the Foreo Blue Light Anti-Acne wand. My phone has just run out of battery. Tom, proof. My phone has actually run out of battery. That is not good. That is also, can you see how cracked my phone is? I need to upgrade. This sort of scuppers our plan. Tom picked independently the two winners of the giveaway and then messaged me them, and now my phone's run out of battery. Do you know what, Tom? Can I ever do anything right? Tom, would you be ever so kind as to just gently type them in this chat, and then I will announce them with great fanfare? You see, you know when I say that Tom is instrumental and I couldn't do this without him, and you know, Tom was like, you could, Rob, you could. No, quite literally couldn't. Quite literally couldn't. Let's see, Aileen says, I just received the ultraviolet SPF and I'm a little disappointed. I got the SPF 30 mineral and it seems to be almost the same as the Paula's Choice one. Yeah, I don't like ultraviolet. I don't like the ultraviolet sunscreens. I tried them because they sell them in Space NK here in the UK. I tried them. I went in there, used their sample, used their tester, tried it. Was pretty underwhelmed. I don't know why. I thought it's ridiculously expensive. I kind of expected more for the price, if that makes sense. Teenage said, don't know what the price is, but I'll fight you for it. Everyone loves a good giveaway. Sweet Tea said, last week was trippy. Yes, funky, wasn't it? Was it funky? But it definitely had trippy vibes, I feel. Amy, yeah, I remember Amy was a huge fan of Sportif. Still doesn't know what it means, but a fan of it. Yeah, I think Sportif was probably the best. Well, today's is inspirational. So brace yourself. 20 more minutes and you're all going to be inspired. That's all I can say. Aileen says, Copper Amino Isolate Serum is sub-Q, but it's their better, more affordable one out there. Actually, so Aileen, so in today's video, I was really surprised. So the way I do the world's best videos is I set key criteria based on what we actually think about when we buy. You know, the formulation, the accessibility, how it applies on the skin, the performance, the price point, all of that. Then I have these metrics and we map them out of 10. And then I kind of work out each product based on those metrics. And it throws up some really interesting results. So I would have thought the Copper Amino Isolate Serum would win hands down. I've always said it's like the best best of the best in peptides. It actually didn't. Came third. And there's a few reasons for that. I think because of the recent rise in prices that Destiny were put through, it's no longer the value for the formulation I think it used to be. I also have some issues with the application of it because it's quite runny. You waste product, and let's be honest, with that price point, you don't want to waste it. Things like that. So yeah, actually it came third. I didn't include the sub-Q skin in that video because it's coming back under the ordinary. The Destiny have now confirmed that, but we don't know the new name of it. So I will do a different review of that later. So that one was excluded, even though I absolutely love it. So yeah, there are two products that scored higher than the copper amino isolate serum. Obviously, you're going to have to watch the video later today to find out which one. I've made it a little bit easier. We now structure them lowest scoring to highest scoring, so it's easier to follow through, which is what you guys asked for. So that's a tripping. Yeah, funky was very funky. Debbie, great to see you, my love. Said, I'm so late, hopping in the shower, gonna listen, not chat. That's okay, Debbie, and sending you lots and lots of love. Debbie has a great TikTok channel, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment. For those of you that might have missed last week's live stream, did you know Mad About Skin is now on TikTok? In the last week, we've accumulated 550 followers, which is amazing. Over 2,500 likes, and 2 of the videos have already gone viral. It's really, really weird is the TikTok algorithm and how it works. Like, videos start off really slow, and then all of a sudden just pick up steam. One video has got like 22,000 views, another's got 10,500 views, one's got 6,000 views. Like, it's really easy to pick up views on TikTok, which is great. It's also really good fun. I've started to film some exclusive content for TikTok as well, just to keep things fresh. So if you wanted to follow me over there, it's at Mad About Skin. So at Mad About Skin. I'm sure, Tom, would you be able to leave a link in the comments? That would be great. Hop over there, give us a follow, like a couple of the videos. It would do me a huge, huge favour. We're aiming, by the time of next week's live stream, I'd love to be at over 1,000 followers. I feel that's a milestone we can all reach together. And we crossed, there's a little bit of a lag in the YouTube reporting. We've also crossed 77,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is amazing. It won't show on the YouTube side for another couple of days, but 77,000 subscribers. We're so close to that 100,000 subscribers. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, why not join our wonderful Mad About Skin family? I always say you're more than a subscriber number, because for that subscription you get daily uploads. I respond to as many comments as possible. We get these wonderful weekly live streams, which you can obviously take part in. And I think, yeah, it's a wonderful chance to just join our fabulous Mad About Skin channel. Debbie says loving the TikTok channel, by the way. Thank you, Debbie. Loving yours too, definitely. Debbie's in one of my follows, so if you hop over there, you can find Debbie's channel through mine. Definitely would recommend. Tom says, yeah, there were 2 blue light devices from Ferrio that were being given away. Definitely would, like, it was over on the Facebook group, so I will announce them ASAP. If Fran says, have you ever used retinol and azelaic acid in the same routine? Yes, always would recommend it. Start the azelaic acid a month before you use retinol, and it would really just minimize any redness, peeling, and sensitivity. Let's see. Lots of people talking about Marcel's. Oh, he's asleep now. He looks quite cute now. He still looks very, very cute. So Jan says, by the way, has Rob already done the Macarena on his TikToks? No, but me and Tom are practicing like a duet together. It's going to be a full Mad About Skin dance routine. You're going to want to be here. I will do that. I will do the Macarena on TikTok when we hit 100,000 subscribers. You heard it here first. That, I promise. I'm already regretting saying that. Tom will hold me accountable for that. I will do the Macarena when we hit 100,000 subscribers. And for those of you that don't know, I actually won a t-shirt in Magaluf when I was 12 for my Macarena. I also won a bottle of wine, which is a bit odd because I don't think they should have given a 12-year-old a bottle of wine. But my Macarena was streets ahead of the entire poolside area, and I won a t-shirt, which I still have to prove that. So there you go. And you didn't know that about me. The more you know. Amy's here for the Macarena. Jan says hashtag peer pressure. Love that. Matt says, hello everyone. PS, I'm currently using Olay Retinol 24 every evening with no sign of irritation. It's a good product. It is a good product. It's actually got a good retinol concentration in there. A little bit on the pricey side for Olay. I expected them to be cheaper. But Matt, if you can get yourself to Superdrug, they have a sale on that at the moment if you want to stock up. Karen said, I just learned Marcel and I have the same personality. Marcel is cuddly when he wants to be, grumpy when he doesn't want to be, and always, always happy to be asleep. He loves a good nap. The boy loves a nap. He takes after me in that respect. Suzanne says, okay, it's settled. You just have to do it. I will. 100,000 subscribers. The Macarena will be happening. Promise you. Literally promise. Let's see. Oh, Pina, welcome, my love. I'm so glad you could be here before the end. So good to see you. So Christina says, off topic, but if anyone is looking for a good anti-chafing cream, try the Sticker Plus Balm. So good. Save me during the sweaty times. You see, this is the sort of information that only true family members can share. And this is why Christina is hands down one of my favourite people in the entire world. And you listen to Christina when she tells you, if the chafing is getting you down, Sticker Plus Balm. It does work really well. Sudocrem also works really well, but it's a little bit messy. Pinya says, okay, if Rob does that, I'm downloading TikTok. I promise 100,000 subscribers, the Macarena, it has it. You know, I know all the moves, just saying. HRH Sophia the First said, gosh, I'm late. Have you tried any of the Sally Hughes Revolution skincare products? Do you know what? First of all, you're not late, you're fashionably late, and we love that. I have been they sent me them all in PR, and I haven't even opened the box yet, because I've got so many products on the go. I didn't want to open another set of products before I put through the paces, the ones I'm going. But I do have it, and I'm so excited to try it. It looks really promising. Chloe says, I've been using peptides with Tret. I've been buffering as you recommended, but the peptides are destroyed. Will the Tret still be effective? The peptides will still be effective, and the peptides still should be effective. It's only copper peptides and Tret that you have to be avoiding. Every other peptide will work really well against tretinoin. Promise. Alex says, I have loads of questions, really important. That's fine, Alex. Ask away. Ask away. Solvig says, okay, I'm back. I'll watch the rest of the show on replay. We love you, Solvig. Let's see. Tom says, okay, the winners. Right, drum roll, please. The winners of the Foreo devices, which have the blue light anti-acne technology, are Yana Janasova, I hope I pronounced that right, and Courtney Duran, both members of the Mad About Skin Facebook group. So definitely over there, we'll announce it there as well. And if you email madaboutskin@outlook.com, that's madaboutskin@outlook.com. Tom's put all of that in there. If either of your names have been called out and you're watching on replay, definitely email us and let us know. But there will be a verification question, because last time we did this, some terrible excuse for a human being was like, went to the effort of creating a Gmail account that had the same name as one of the winners and be like, hi, I'm a winner. And I was like, something smells here, bit fishy. So I said, oh, what have you won? Didn't know. Didn't even know what they'd won. We're on it. Tom is the sheriff, like the best Poirot Miss Marple around, so there's no cheating this. No cheating this. So John Chevy totally recommends the Ceramide Moisturizer, 2% salicylic acid from Revolution. Love. I could buy everything Revolution Skincare. It's such a good product line. TNH has seen Canada, Tom. Check your back. And yes, and congratulations to the winners. I'd love to know if you guys get good results from that Foreo blue light technology. I started at the same time I started Adapalene Differin, so I'm not sure really what the results were. That was a bad thing. I should have started it in isolation, so we'd have known. Tom says, lol, a special prize is coming to you, TNH. Brackets a restraining order. Now, Tom. Irfan says, I need tranexamic acid and azelaic acid combo product from Mad About Skin. Don't you worry, I have very much something in plan. Like the ultimate melasma, erythema, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation treatment. It is going to be amazing. Watch this space. It's going to take a lot of formulating, so it's not going to be like next week, but you will love it. You will absolutely love it. Let's see. Teenage says, don't worry, I look great in an orange jumpsuit. Orange is the new black. I used to love that show. Alex, you can ask any question you want whenever you want, my love. So let's see. We've got Christina says, Christina says, as much as I love you, Rob, I won't start using TikTok. I know. There is something TikTok is, it's definitely got a specific audience. Let's just put it that way. I think that's been very generous and kind. I actually do I like watching what people say and do on there. I like interacting with people on there. It is good fun. I do think, though, that, like, I don't know. I don't think it's the same. You don't get the same interaction as you get on YouTube, which is what I miss. I think is how I would summarize it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm still waiting for the Rob with his share week, Aileen. Okay, I'll do the Macarena in my share week. I will actually have to find that though. Let's see. Pinya said, "Is it mandatory to make videos in TikTok if you sign up?" No, absolutely not. You can just sign up and you can just watch the content. You don't have to make the videos. And I just upload my YouTube shots. So I'm going to be creating some unique content for TikTok too. And Tom says he hasn't made a video for TikTok yet, but I have promised Tom a trip on the Orient Express if we hit 1 million subscribers. So when we get to that, I expect Tom to be TikToking the entire journey. Christina says, oh my god, if you do the Macarena on TikTok, I'll install it into a dreaded one just for that. You see, TikTok subscriptions will be through the roof. Debbie's joining for the duet, which we love. Christina says the Macarena. Yeah, we're all on it. We are all on it. Pinya says, and TikTok or on YouTube. It'll be on TikTok, but I might, after it's been on TikTok, show you guys on YouTube, just because, why not? So TNH says, the Macarena was already invented when you were 12. Yes. Yes, it was. I know, it was. It was like, yeah, was I 12, was I 14? Yeah, it was literally the song of the moment of that time, yeah. It's surprisingly old. It's a surprisingly old song, which if you watch the music video, you will know it's a very old song, yeah. And I was, when did we go on that holiday? Was I 12 or 14? I definitely remember I wasn't old enough to drink, and they gave me this really nasty bottle of wine, which I did then drink, as a winner. Anyway, said, Rob, this has been recorded, so aren't you going to forget about the Macarena promise? I can't. It's recorded. I can't. Tom says, I think I was 12 when it was invented. It's just one of those songs that's been around. We love it. We love it. Let's see. John says, I think I'm Marcel in human form. I think Marcel is all of our spirit animals. That chicken, you have had every one of my blackberries. Literally every one, and you're still going. Girl, give it a rest. You've got a purple beak. She's actually got a raspberry. She's actually got a blackberry stained beak. Like, girl, give it a rest. Nope, she's still going. She's still going. I'm going to have no blackberries left. Let's see. Where we are. Jan says, honestly, when you do win the Dancing Macarena, a wine bottle is the only appropriate prize, never mind your age. I think this is true. I think when you win a poolside, it was a very low rate hotel, poolside Macarena contest, you need that bottle of wine. It was a really low rent. It was a really low rent. I remember on like the last day, and I was too young to know why, suddenly around the pool there was just a load of police tape, and I was like, alright mom, go and grab my stuff, go swimming. My mom was like, you are not going swimming. It's like, why not? She was like, don't ask, sit down, stay in your room. Okay, and then dad made us go to the airport early and leave. I still to this day don't know what happened. I don't think it was a good outcome. Let's see. So Pinya says, is it copper, peptide, and retinol? Okay, yes, absolutely fine with retinol. It's just tretinoin that I wouldn't use together. Christine says, what do you think about the Baja azelaic acid 10%? Love it. Really love the price point. If you can get your hands on it and it's not too much to import and ship, it's such a good product. Let's see. Debbie says, ask them to please, when you see your TikTok video, to repost it. It helps with the algorithm. Yes, when everyone sees the Macarena, it has to be reposted a million times. TNH says, be right back, making a new Gmail account. Just saying. Tom is onto you. Tom is onto you. Marie says, can you review the Versed skincare line? I do have a review of Versed planned. I've got all their products. I'm loving some, not loving others. So yes, it's going to be quite an in-depth review. We have 9 minutes left, and I think I'm almost at the end of the comments, which is an absolute record for me. John says, different retinol helps me with breakouts. It's so good. And it's got the anti-aging properties. What is not to love? Christina says, oh, I'm actually afraid I like TikTok too much and already have enough to watch. This is the main problem, Christina, just for the record, the main problem. Amy said, Rob is making good time through the chat again. I'm on fire. I'm going to take a sip. We haven't, though. We haven't reached 100 likes. I'm disappointed. A record number of viewers. I'm on track with things in the comments, and we haven't hit 100 likes. Like, come on. What's a guy got to do in this world to get a like? I've shown you a cat. I've shown you a puppy. Like, what do I have to do the Macarena to get a like? No, because you'll take me up on that, people. I'm going to take a big sip of this water. If you haven't already, if you can minimize the chat, click that like button. Then when you maximize the chat, it'll take you back to where you are. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And in exactly 8 minutes time, we're going over to today's video, which is on the world's best peptide, with an inspirational theme tune to start. You heard it here first. That water is actually really good. I'm going to be patient. Ilfan says, I'm going to be patient with your future release. I trust you to outdo Topicals Faded. Thank you so much. And it will be cheaper in the UK, the Topicals Faded. I can promise you that. John says, I made a TikTok video showing my current skincare with Mad About Skin serum, gel, and lip balm. Love that, John. Thank you so much. And everyone, hop over to TikTok and follow John if you haven't already. Love it. I also follow him, so you can find John through my followers links. And yeah, always such good content. Would fully recommend. Now, where are we at? I've lost where I am in the chat, which I was onto a winner here as well. I was almost at the end. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, what is that? There is literally 8 hens now pecking at this blackberry. I'm never going to get any. Let's see. Yeah, Amy was like, where did Alex go? Yeah, asked a lot of questions. Yeah, just ask the question. We go through all the questions in the order in which they come in. So Alex, ask you, if you're still there, ask your question. We're happy to hear it. Tom said, I promise I didn't make Alex disappear. I promise I can see Tom's actions. I promise he didn't. John says, Lambrini girls just want to have fun. Honestly, John, I think that bottle of Macarena wine was actually worse than Lambrini. It was not good. It was not good. Let's see. Debbie says, sorry for my spelling. Still in the shower. Debbie, water, technology, watch it. Aileen says, Spiderbot came back as someone else. Aileen is onto something. Aileen is onto something there. Suzanne leaves quietly. Let's see. Makeup boy, Macarena, now. We love you. Like Tom says, I think the question is about regimen labs. Tom. No. I love how these live streams always descend into utter family bickering and chaos by the end of it. This is the mark of a truly good live stream. Janet said, I already know the inspiration music. It's going to be you know what. Oh, it's going to be terrible. It's going to actually be the least inspiring thing I've ever heard in my life. But YouTube have called it inspirational. So you know it's going to have very heavy graphics and a really dull and monotone theme. And I'm going to live for it. It's great. Let's see. Debbie says, I used copper peptides and Trair. I just wait to reapply. This is fine. If you've got strong barrier function in the skin and you wait the time, it's absolutely fine. That's so true, Debbie. CT said, Tom, did you evict Alex when he asked about eviction? Oh, yeah, his question was about eviction. That was very weird. Very weird. Tom said, I sure did. It's not a live stream if someone doesn't get evicted. This is very true. It's not a good live stream if it doesn't descend into family bickering, madness, and eviction. Haley says, Regime Labs also left quietly. That is also true. I think Tom might have had a hand in that. Makeup Boy says, Regimen Labs are coming for you. Yeah, I cannot review Regimen Labs now because you'll all come for me. And Suzanne said, if I'm not inspired, I want my money back. I want my money back too. I mean, I haven't paid for anything, Suzanne, but I want my money back. Shamila says, can we use Face Theory azelaic acid daily? You can. It's quite a high strength. It's a 15%, so I maybe would work up to it. Use it every other day, let your skin get used to it. Then you can use it every day. If you've got a lot of really persistent melasma or breakouts, you can actually use it twice a day in your morning and evening skincare routine, which is what I personally do. But you need to work up to that. Like all active ingredients, start gentle, work your way up, and I promise you, your skin, you will absolutely love it. It's a wonderful, wonderful product and one of my absolute favorites for sure. Now, as we just get prepped for today's live stream, oh my god, I've just looked so greasy and not good throughout this, so I do apologize for that. But can we have, you know, a like for some dedication? Oh, we're over 100 likes now. I'm happy. It's fine. Because at the end of the day, even though it's hot, sweaty, and I look like, let's be honest, a mess on this, I'm still here for you guys. And I think that in itself should be worth any likes going. You know, there's plenty of YouTubers and content creators that won't be seeing dead looking this sweaty, but I'm here for you guys because I won't miss this for the world. John says, can I ask a question? You can ask any question. John pulling my leg. Are you gay? I'm gay too. John, yes. I think anyone, though I did get asked. So I'm walking, I'm walking down like the seafront where I always walk long. And always see the same people, you know, say hi to them. They're always walking their dogs. We have a nice little community. And someone the other day was like, oh, Rob, I saw someone else walking your dog. Now, nobody ever walks my dog, only me. I wish they did. In this heat, I wish other people did. No, just me. It was like, was it your girlfriend? Don't know who this other woman in my life is. I looked at him and was like, do you really think there's a girlfriend walking my dog? Just leave that there. But I don't know who this other woman that has the exact same accent as my dog is. I mean, I need to bump into her. Because she can quite happily walk my dog. I'm fine. Makeup Boy says, yes, you made it to the end of the chat. I did. We made it to the end of the chat with time to spare. Amy says, when do we get a tour of the skincare collection? That is a video that I've got planned, Amy. You will get the full tour. I need to tidy it up first. Krista says, family bickering is perfectly fine, but I'm now trying to avoid eviction. It's true. It's true. Sweet Tea said, good Good job. You're getting fast at this. We all are. Catherine says, lots of love from my bath in Galway. Love that. Bath and a live stream with you is all the chill out from two toddlers who always say hi to Rob every morning when I watch your vlogs. Well, happy morning to both your toddlers, Catherine, and we're sending you all so much love. Shamila says, thank you so much. After your recommendations, I ordered the face theory stuff and I bought Hylamide Sub-Q serum and eye as well, and the Sea and hand cream. That is a good Mad About Skin haul, and I love that. I hope you love all the products, my love, and there's some good bargain products there. I don't like to spend too much on my skincare, and hopefully for the price you'll get some absolutely amazing results. And we are officially at the end of the live stream. Yes, I've sweat through this t-shirt. Yes, I've looked red and greasy throughout. Marcel might never speak to me again, and the dog's not in my good books, but we've made it to the end. And Irie says, you've always got my likes, babes. Thank you so much. And we've reached it over 100 likes. Like, what is there not to love about today's live stream? It has been special. And don't worry, you guys will be getting a skincare tour. I need to put it into some order so I can actually show you it without being like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, because it's just drawers filled with everything, and I always have to scrabble for everything before a video to find actually what I want. So not the best, but I will tidy it up, and then you will have the grand tour. You know, this has been the busiest live stream we've ever had, which is absolutely amazing, and thank you so much. I know the channel's growing all the time. We've got videos really been picked up by YouTube in a way they didn't used to, and it's all thanks to the love and support that you guys give me. So just thank you so much. And Christina has ended on the best high there, so my time at the beach was better with the live stream. Thank you. We love you so much. Debbie said, I just made it 108 likes. Thank you, Debbie. We love you, Debbie. And I always love your really in-depth comments on all the videos, so thank you so much. They're always a joy to read. Now, guys, we are going to transfer over to today's video, which is on the world's best peptides, just in my opinion, but we're using a bit of a scientific measurement to work that out. Well, scientific as in I'm assigning scores. You can read me to filth for that in the thing. I don't need to do anything. You'll automatically be transferred over to today's video, so you don't need to go anywhere. And the hold music for today's premiere is the inspirational soundtrack as titled by YouTube. We'll see about that. I'll see you over there now. Love you all so much.